Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chad with CD Shaving. Thank you very much for joining me for today's badly needed face shave. Yeah, I've been putting this off for like 3 days. I cannot wait. This is really, really itchy. Some of you can't really tell on camera, but trust me, it's there. All right. Before we get into any of that, let's get into a couple things here before we get into the product that we're profiling. Let's talk about the holiday of the day. Today's holiday of the day, and I just could not pass this up, is cow milked while flying on an airplane day. Cow milked while flying on an airplane day. How the hell somebody came up with that is completely beyond me, because I can think of plenty of things to do on an airplane. They could be like milking a cow, but I don't think being on a plane with a piece of livestock is anything I've ever had in mind. But anyway, that's my thoughts for the holiday of the day. All right, moving on. Just a little bit of side note here. I was reached out by Mr. Mark Garrity from the Executive Shaving Company, and he offered me a discount code for some stuff that if I wanted to purchase on their site. And I thought that was really cool, and he said it would he didn't have any problem if I shared it. So I wanted to take this discount code. It's 5% off, but hey, you know, it's better than nothing, right? And I'm going to put it in the description below, along with the link to their website. Is the Executive Shaving Company. Their website is executive-shaving.co.uk. They are out of the UK, so take that in mind. Keep that in mind when you're talking about shipping stuff. They have a great selection of stuff. I went on there, I took a look. They had a whole bunch of variety of stuff they've got. They do have some cartridge razor stuff. And they got a bunch of different razors and creams and soaps. A lot of the creams and soaps I've seen, like the Goodfellas Smile, Castle Forbes, some stuff that you usually would see over in the UK. There's not really anything there for artisans that I saw really quick. There's some things I'm probably going to order from them because they were nice enough to give me a discount code, so I'll give it a shot. And that discount code is Murphy5. It's Murphy5, M-U-R-P-H-Y, and the number 5. That's your discount code for 5% off, and over at the Executive Shaving Company. So give them a look-see, see what you can do, see if there's anything on there you might want to grab, and throw them the Murphy5 code and get a little 5% off. Anyway, so that's that. Moving on to the rest of the shave. Today's product that I'm going to be profiling, I've had for quite some time, and this is really kind of overdue. And this is not from Executive Shave Company. It has nothing to do with them, actually. So this right here, this is the brush. It's a brush that I'm going to be profiling. This is a custom-made brush I had done by these guys right here. Oumo Brush. I really have a hard time saying that name. I found them on AliExpress. They will do custom brushes. They have a bunch of them that they do on their own that they release. They do really nice work. I think they're fairly reasonable priced, and they've been in business for a little while now. They'll be happy to talk to anybody over there. You reach out to them, and they'll chat you back and forth on Messenger, and they'll get you the brush that you want. Basically, so I had this one made. This is a resin and sandalwood hybrid. I almost said bamboo, but it's not bamboo, it's sandalwood. This is the wood that they have readily available to them to use. And I told her, I said I wanted a combination resin wood brush, and I wanted it to be blue, and she did that. She did a great job. She threw in a little bit of silver accent on there, as you can see. But yeah, so Oumo Brush Company, fantastic. So they got a great customer base, as far as I know. I've seen a lot of stuff, a lot of people that I know of personally that have purchased from them. But anyway, so yeah, so this is the brush, and when I got it, like I said, it came with this. So this is like one of those eyeglass. It's a microfiber cloth, one of those eyeglass cleaning cloths. I suppose you can use it to wipe down your brush after you shave with it. I just use a towel, but I do keep this around for photos, and I also use it to polish my razor sometimes. So, but that's that. So. We're gonna move on with the rest of the shave. So as far as the mowing of the face, because you know what goes with that brush is right there. This is my Wade & Butcher that I just had rescaled. Nice and clean. I think I got all the oil. I wiped the oil off because I don't like shaving when there's a ton of oil on these things. I always oil my razors afterwards, but So there it is, all pretty. I like the beautiful, beautiful scales. Mr. Jack, thank you very much. Look at that. We're gonna bowl lather today in the CD shaving bowl. We get that ready to go. We're gonna put that right inside the water and get that heated up. What are we going with today for a sample? Another sample provided to me by Mr. Jason Lonseth. This is Khalifa. I did a profile on Khalifa before by Ariana Evans. And so this isn't really anything new to me, but it's just God, it's such a fantastic scent. I love it. Anyway, so that's Khalifa, and I've got a sample of the aftershave right here. So I'm going to take Khalifa, I'm going to put it in the bowl, and we'll show you guys how well this actually lathers in a minute. So take a look at this.
Shave brushes are common tools used in wet shaving, pretty much required for usage of shaving soap. Whether you bowl lather, face lather, or palm lather, you can be sure that some people want the brush to be as personal as the choice of shaving soap. They come in many different shapes, sizes, and colors. For this one, I reached out to Oumo Brush Company, which I found on AliExpress. I told them I wanted a hybrid brush of resin and wood. They did not fail to oblige. The mixture of sandalwood and resin came out beautiful. I could not have been more happy. The 24mm synthetic shave knot added to the brush tops the perfect combination of the cool, calming blue warmed by the wood tones. I worked with Samantha for the whole process, and she made sure that it was made to my liking. Ever pleasant, quick to return my calls, and reasonable with price, I am happy with my purchase and would recommend them to others as well.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back again right here with this brush. I really do like this brush quite a bit. You know, something I wanted to mention about the wood and resin combo, it actually adds grip to it, believe it or not. Sometimes I have a problem with the resin brushes, the even ones that are just, you know, factory made or whatnot. If they don't have a good, for lack of a better word, knurling on the handle, I tend to drop the brush or slide, so I find myself really muckling onto it. I don't have to worry about that with this as much because it's got the wood combo. The wood offers a little bit extra grip to it, even though this brush handle is a little small for my hands, as well as the knot, but that's that. So, all right, we're gonna go ahead and wet the knot here. This is a synthetic knot, as you just saw. So this doesn't have a ton of backbone, as you can see. So, as with I mentioned in some of my other videos, anything I get that does not have a ton of backbone, I tend to reserve for bowl lathering because they just seem to work better that way, and this is no different. This is a great brush, but I use it for bowl lathering and I use it with creams. When I go to hit a hard soap with this, really harder soap, or if I try to face lather with it, it doesn't work as well, but it is a great brush, and I have no regrets in purchasing this. So we are completely soaked, ready to go here. As you can see, fairly packed on the knot here. So got our sample in here. We're going to overdo it like always, meaning I always use way too much soap. Why do you do that? Because I can. It's mine. And shaving is very selfish for me. It's all about me when it comes to my shaves and how it works. It doesn't work. Okay, so I hope everyone's doing well today. Just gonna add a little bit more water to this. I'm looking to finish up this video, and then I gotta head out and grab a few things before we get a little bit of snow. Nothing crazy, but up here in New England, snow is a pain. You get an inch or two on the ground, and it just everything becomes slick. And if you don't know how to drive in it, and others don't know how to drive in it, you can find yourself in a world of trouble. So. That's how we're doing with that. So, a little bit of a complaint I have that's non-shaving related here while we work the rest of this lather. Follow the rules of the road. Yep, I know. Most people will sit there, man, what are you talking about? When you come to an intersection, at least here in the States, you come to an intersection and it's a four-way intersection and somebody gets there before you, it is their they have the right of way. That's how it works. Don't wave somebody through just to be nice. I had somebody try to do that to me yesterday, and that's how accidents happen. I sat there and I shook my head. I said, no, go. And the guy got really mad because he was trying to be nice, and to him, I was probably causing more confusion by not doing what he asked me to do. But I don't care. It's dangerous to do that. He waves you through. Somebody that's going around him to continue to go straight doesn't notice that, and then when you pull out into the intersection, you get nailed. So you can't just do what you're supposed to do. Follow. I don't care about being nice. Just follow the rules of the road. They're there for a reason. Just do what you're supposed to do, so nobody gets hurt. All right, that's my little bit of a non-shaving related rant. Man, look at that. Look at that lather, man. This stuff is so good. All right. Anything by Ariane and Evans or the club, you can't go wrong with at all. Okay, razor out, ready to go. Throw a little bit more water on the face. Let's get this party started. Yeah, real nice. I found that the synthetic knot is atypical of any synthetic knots you can get pretty much now on the market. It's just a little, it lacks a little bit of backbone. They don't have a specific name for it like some other companies do. You know, the Lux knot or the Tuxedo, or I mean, this would be what you would probably run into with the Tuxedo knot. It's the same type of performance. Well, although this one doesn't seem to have as much backbone as some of the Tuxedo ones that I've run into. The scent strength on this soap is crazy good. It's really heavy. Razor, first pass, always with the grain. There are some people out there that can go right off the bat that I know of. They'll go against the grain right out of the gate. I can't do that. I don't know how people do it. I am not one of them. Go. Side of the face is done. Other side. So I've been using this brush for a while. I believe, I don't remember exactly if it's 22 or 24 millimeter, to be honest with you. I believe it's a 24. I mean a 22. Actually, no. I'm sorry. That is a 24. Which for me is generally kind of small. But, you know, it all does the same. I mean, it all provides a lather. So really, ultimately in the end game, it doesn't really matter how big the brush is. Well, actually, you know what? I take that back. It doesn't matter how big the knot is for me. The handle is another story. I have some knots that are tucked into some. There are some pretty small knots that are tucked into some pretty good size handles, and they work. They're good brushes for me. There we go. All right. All right, first pass is done. Fantastic. I love getting a good shave after like 3 or 4 days. All right, we're gonna take a minute. We're gonna finish up this shave and then we'll hit the post shave, so we're not keeping you guys here all day. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. The shave has been completed. As you can see, oh, no irritation. God, great soap, great blade. Now let's go into a great post shave. Thayer's Witch Hazel, 1, 2. I swear I'm never gonna get out of that peach scented. I can't stand peach scented, but I don't want to throw it away. That's just my thing. All right, we're doing that. As far as this brush is concerned, there it is all cleaned up. Basically, it's still kind of wet, so it's got a little bit of a, it's not really standing up straight, but I dried it off pretty good. Basically just hit it with the towel a bunch of times, run it underneath the water, squeeze it out, and there we go. When I shake my brushes, I generally hold on to the knot when I do that. I don't like casting out the brush like it's a fishing rod. I've had knots pop out before because they weren't properly seated, and you just, you know, why take the risk? So just basically hold on to the knot and shake the thing and basically shake the dickens out of it, as it were. I still got some shaving cream in my ear, I believe, but that's all right. So snow's already started. I want to get going here. We're going to finish. We are finished up the shave. Now we're going to do a little bit of a aftershave. Throw some up on the head. I always apply aftershave more than once because I generally love the smell of it. There we go. So we can kiss that aftershave sample goodbye. That was that. There's still a tad left in there, but not enough to really do anything with. So, all right, that's the shave, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining me. If you have any questions about this brush, this company, or anything I've used today, please let me know, or any of my videos, please put it in the comment section below. I will put some links down there for you guys to check out, and that discount code that I talked about earlier, Murphy5. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me. If you haven't subscribed, please do so by hitting the subscription button, but make sure you knock that bell. That way you get a notification every time we do a new video here at CD Shaving. And folks, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and we will hope that you guys have a great rest of the day, great shaves, and we'll see you guys and girls in the next video.